Hello, this is BJ Fox. Happy New Year. Probably right now I'm in the deep, dark jungles of Costa Rica. I imagine Terumi is off somewhere watching ice skating. In our last episode, we spoke about making fake New Year's resolutions, or at least having an answer ready for when you're asked. But we actually think having a New Year's resolution is a really good idea. It's really good to have a goal like that. In fact, one of our New Year's resolutions is to actually try to not talk so much on the episodes, because last time we spoke so much, when we actually edited it down, it came to about an hour. So we thought we'll split the episode into two and give you all a New Year's gift. Episode 19B, a special episode where we discuss, Ruben, Terumi and me, what our New Year's resolutions will be for 2020. Enjoy! It is important to set goals, and you should be able to set goals at any time, but often you need that turning point, that
そうね、きっかけがね、タイミングが必要ですよね。
Yeah. And I think New Year's is a good moment to think about what you want to achieve.
Is it same in UK?
Yeah.
そっか。
Yeah, I don't know the actual facts, but I'm sure every single year, gyms, their biggest month is January.
それ日本も通販で売り上げが12月や1月にブワーンって上がるものがあって、それが運動器具。
Oh, really?
そう、exercise tools お家でできる筋トレ用具とかそういったものがね、通販サイトでも急に売れ始めるんですって。Because, do you know the word 正月太り?
No, I know 正月 means New Year's.
New Year's 太り、太る。太り、New Year's getting fat.
What do we call that? New Year's... Would we say carrying some Christmas pounds? Pound, you know pound? Not...
重さ? Omori?
Yeah, omori, not pondo. Not British pounds, but
It's not
pounds.
money? Pound?
Yeah, I think we might say we're carrying some Christmas pounds, which means we ate too much over Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think having a New Year's resolution is a good thing, but like how do you decide on something and how do you create that resolution? Because I think when you talk to your colleagues, it doesn't really matter. But when you create your own one...
自分のために新年の目標、抱負を立てるときはどうしたらいいでしょうか?
I do think it's important to have something measurable.
出た measurable 測れるもん数字になってるものがいいってこと
Or maybe not just numbers, but some way that you can keep track of what you've done.
何か目安となるものがあるといいですよね。
So do you know SMART goals?
SMART goals? 何かのアクロニムな予感がしたけども。
It is. It's an acronym.
アクロニムでしょこれ。でも知らない。
It's often used in business, and it's
そうなんだ。
So SMART. They are all the, how do you say, the first letter, the 頭文字?
頭文字。
So specific, S. M is measurable. A is achievable. R is realistic.
Realistic ね。
T is timely.
わーすごい。よくこれスマートに収まりましたね。
And often when you're studying marketing or business, this will come up.
あ、そうなんだ。じゃあちょっと知らない私恥ずかしいこれ。まあいいや。
Maybe it's old.
Embarrassing.
But like specific means something that's very well defined and clear.
具体的ってことかなこれが。
Yeah.
具体的はこのスペシフィックに当てはまりますよね。
Which would almost mean like get better at English isn't good enough. It's not specific enough.
そうね。ベターイングリッシュはちょっとアンビギュアスすぎますね。
Measurable, M. That shows how you're going to measure it. So it's not just getting better. You're going to go TOEIC.
TOEIC 何点とか、まあメジャラブルなものがあった方がいいですよね。体重が何キロとか。
Yeah.
ジムは週2回から4回とかわかんないですけど。はい。
A and R, achievable and realistic, are very similar.
そうね。はい。
But I think they're slightly different. Achievable means that it's not impossible.
そうね。不可能な、ね、急に1億円稼ぐとかそういったことではなくて、手が届く、ちゃんと頑張れば到達できる目標にしましょう。
Like if you've just started listening to this podcast, you've just started learning English, there's no point in saying, I'm going to get TOEIC 999 was the top score.
トップスコアね、990。
It's not real, it's not achievable.
そうね。
So to set that goal is just leading you into failure.
それにね、ちょっと目標がかけ離れて、非現実的だとね、なかなかやる気も起きないのでね。はい。
Oh, you just used the word 非現実的, but also realistic is very similar, but something that you can actually achieve in terms of how you live your life.
How you live your life.
You know, like if you don't say something like, let's say, you know, I'm going to study English 7 days a week for 1 hour. You know, that's not realistic because you don't have 1 hour every single day to
そう
study.
ね、1時間毎日社会人やりながらやるって勉強するってのはちょっと非現実的だと。
Yeah.
What about I'm going to get married to DiCaprio?
I would say that is both not achievable, not realistic.
ディカプリオと結婚するみたいなことが、まさにね、not achievable だし、unrealistic なわけですよ。
He doesn't marry girls, he just them.
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。そんなこと言っちゃっていいの？せっかく必聴ポッドキャストに選んでもらったのに。
Sorry, that's not true. I don't know Leonardo DiCaprio.
But he dates many beautiful models,
Yeah.
but he hasn't got married yet.
No.
そうよね。いや、モデル、あんな綺麗なモデルさんとね、よくお付き合いしてますけどね。逆にモデルじゃないわ、なんか私みたいな日本人っていう、なんでもないです。
Well, actually, no, if you think about George Clooney, he was also very famous for dating very many beautiful models. And in the end, he married a British human rights lawyer.
人権弁護士
Yeah. And incredibly beautiful.
まあ、でもね、美しい女性であることには変わりない。
But, you know,
John Lennon dated many beautiful models.
Yeah.
And married Yoko Ono.
Yeah, we as a country in England, we're still angry about that. We haven't quite recovered.
ちょっとめっちゃシリアスな顔して言うからなんでアングリーちょっと今の部分はちょっとなしというかカットでお願いします。
And then finally, timely
Okay, timely T.
That is giving yourself a clear, defined timeline. So start date, when you're going to finish, end date, and the reason we do that is to give yourself a little bit of pressure.
ちゃんとね、時間のタイムリミットがないとね、人間はいつまでもダラダラしてしまいますから。
Now, I think this framework is really good for any goals, especially at work. But for a New Year's resolution, for me, I think the most important ones are A and R.
A, which is achievable, and R, realistic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because, you know, what you really want to do is have a resolution that will become a habit that you can continue throughout the year and hopefully beyond.
そのなんか無理やり達成しようじゃなくて、もう気づいたら習慣化してしまうぐらいの目標がいいですもんね。だからやっぱりね、現実的で、本当に達成できる無茶じゃないことじゃないとね、いけないですね。
Like going back to, you know, I've talked about making this podcast before. You know, we just set the early goal of 10 episodes.
そうか。最初は10エピソードが目標でしたっけ？
Yeah.
お
And that was because we wanted to be like easy on ourselves.
Yeah, achievable ね。
Achievable, it's specific, it was measurable, timely.
なんか頑張れば全然いけるじゃないかという範囲だったし、でも頑張らないと届かないところでもあったし。
You know, we recently, and we will talk about this later, but we got selected for the 2019 年
必聴ポッドキャスト
必聴 is must listen.
Must listen podcast. We were selected. Wow.
So very happy. If that was our goal, that wouldn't have happened.
そうね。それをゴールにはしてなかったですよね。
Yeah. But our goal was, okay, let's do it in an achievable, sustainable, measurable way, once per week.
そうね。私たちのできる範囲で、週に1回できる範囲で、ひとまずは10回までっていうのを目標にやってたから、結果としてはいうふうにね、選んでいただけたってことでね、嬉しいプレゼントでしたね。
It was very, very exciting. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So I think having something small and achievable and timely is better than choosing something big without the steps leading towards it.
まずは大きい目標を急に掲げると気が遠くなってしまって頑張るものも頑張れないので、ちょっと頑張れば手が届きそうな、ちょっと小さい目標を立ててそこに向かってまずは頑張るっていうことのが大事なんでしょうね。
Yeah. And then finally, I know we said maybe don't tell your colleagues at work, but do tell people.
人に言った方がいい。
I think so. Maybe your friends, maybe your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband.
そうね。なんか目標はやっぱどっか書いたり人に言ってったりした方がいい。これでも BJ ね、Do you speak your dream to others?
I speak my dream frequently to Ruben.
ああ、素敵な関係ですね。いいですね。何ちょっと照れてるんですかちょっといいね、ルーベンさんここにいらっしゃいますけども、二人はじゃあ夢を語り合う。
But maybe not dreams. We like, okay, what is our goal? Like, and then how do we get that? Like for this example, by the way, this podcast wasn't our first podcast idea. You know, we had another podcast, but we wanted to make a podcast. We wanted to learn how to make a podcast. So we thought, okay, what is a good idea? And then we approached it from that. But we talked about that, and then we set aside, okay, what do we need? Okay, we need a good idea. We need something sustainable. So that's why we chose a 25-minute English language program.
Sustainable.
Then we found, lucky we found the wonderful 石井てる美。
うわ、嬉しいですね。いや、こちらこそラッキーに出会いましたからね。ありがとうございます。
But that came from an overall dream of making a podcast.
ああ、なるほどね。ポッドキャストをとにかくやりたいっていう大きな目標があってってことだったんですね。
And I think a lot of our listeners maybe are listening to this program because of a desire to learn English or practice English. And I think English learning is something that works well with goals.
そうね、英語学習は目標があった方が、目標があるとより頑張れるものですよね。
And that 目標, that target, should never become native.
出た。ネイティブになりたいっていう目標は、それこそ1年で10キロ痩せるみたいなこと言っちゃうもの。それこそレオナルド・ディカプリオと結婚したいって言ってるぐらいのものですもんね。
Yeah, it's too big. Your goal should be, maybe give yourself a measurement like a TOEIC score.
そうね、TOEIC のスコアだったりとか。
And then look at how you will actually get those steps. It's a long journey.
長い道のりですよ、語学学習の道ってのは。別に TOEIC 満点取ったところで、実は私は取りましたけども、it's never the end.
It's never the end.
It's a process.
It's a process.
Yeah.
And usually when we talk about our sponsor, we do it at the end of the episode. But we are sponsored by Cambly. Which Cambly. It's an online 英会話 on-demand service.
そう、キャンブリーさんにスポンサーしていただいております。英会話オンライン学習アプリなんですよね。いつでもアクセスできて、24時間ネイティブの先生とお話ができるという。
Well, that is the advert, yes. But I actually do think, in terms of goal setting, it is perfect.
何が？
Cambly.
キャンブリーが
？Yeah, I think it's really a good service for someone who wants to set a goal, but be nice to themselves at the same time. Because, it's often I find, like, for example, when I've tried to study Japanese more, I have to go to a class every Monday.
通うのは時に大変だったりもしますけど、家だったらボタン一つですぐに先生にアクセスできますもんね。これはだからやらない理由にならないですもんね。
And also, like, the way it works is like you pay money, so that's a commitment, but you can actually upscale and downscale. Like, you don't want to be saying, I'm going to have a lesson 5 times a week, every single day. Because it's just not, achievable or realistic. But, you can start with 1 lesson a week, 2 lessons a week. I think I heard the most popular one is 3 lessons a week.
あ、そうなんだ。週に3回っていうのが一番多いんですね、そのパターンが。
And you can do it in the morning. I don't know. I really like that system. I'm actually a bit jealous that there's not something like that for Japanese.
あ、そっか、その日本語バージョンがないのがちょっとジェラスなぐらい、キャンブリーさんのシステム素敵だなと。
So, I do think it is, important. Be nice to yourself. But actually, I keep saying be nice to yourself, but you have to push yourself at the same time.
そうね。自分のことをプッシュ、前に推し進めてモチベーションを保ちながらも、でも too harsh になったら元も子もないから、達成可能な範囲で、自分が頑張って心地いい範囲で目標を立てましょう。
So finally, we want to we want to discuss what our New Year's resolutions for 2020 will be.
外資系裏技英語2020 resolution 決めましょうよ。
So how should we do this? I think generally speaking for the podcast, we're taking it episode by episode.
Yeah.
I think this is episode 19.
Yes.
I think we've got a good process now. So the next goal is going to be episode 50.
あ、いいね。私今年の最後までって言おうとしちゃったけど、それだとちょっと長いか。まだエピソード50っていうのはキリもいいしね。ちょうどアチーバボーな気もするし。BJ、内容はまだまだ足りるよね。
The more I think about it, the more I discover.
あ、なるほど。
Yeah.
探せば探すだけやっぱりいろいろ出てくると。
Well, I actually have started noticing how I speak English now and like what little tricks there are. And sometimes when people speak to me, I'm like, 裏技だ。
あ、なるほどね。やっぱそうやって意識して考えると人と喋ってる中で、この裏技使えるんじゃないかっていうのが出てくるということですね。よかった。ネタ切れになるんじゃないかと思って、ちょっとヒヤヒヤしてましたけど、そんな心配をしてたのは私だけでしたということで、2020年も引き続き50回。
And I want to do one live episode.
Live episode?
Yeah.
On podcast?
Yeah.
ポッドキャスト生配信できるんですか？
No.
No?
Where we get some of our listeners to come and
そういうこと？
like a mix between a comedy show, learning, and a live podcast.
公開収録ってやつだ。公開収録やっちゃいます？
Yeah.
どこでBJ の家？
No. We'll do it
with
like...
a new table and chairs. BJ のうちに新しいテーブルと新しい椅子が大塚家具から到着したんですけれども、さすがにここにリスナーさんを呼ぶわけではないけども、どこかで公開収録を。
Maybe at one of our comedy venues.
そうね。いつものコメディ焼きの会場でできたらいいなと思いますね。
I would love to meet some of our users, especially the ones who send in very nice 外資系相談。
メッセージをいつもくださるリスナーさんとかね、そこでお会いできたら嬉しいですよね。
So episode 50, we've just counted, will be July.
わー
So it's not even 1 year.
そうね。半年過ぎか。ですね。夏ぐらいには50回目を迎えられる。
But I think it's realistic. I think it's achievable.
ね。まあね、私たちがこのまま仲良しでいられたらね。
That is our resolution for the podcast. But what are our resolutions, New Year's resolutions for 2020?
Our personal resolutions?
Terumi, go.
My New Year's resolutions are to start my YouTube channel. 今までお笑い芸人としてね、あんまりその英語のコンテンツを積極的に発信していなかったんですけども、ちょっと2020は、オリンピックもありますし、結構英語を中心にもっといろいろ作っていきたいなと思ってます。
Okay.
And
Okay.
I want to keep 40キロ台。
Yeah.
こんなね、堂々と体重を言う女の人もそんないないと思うんですけども、私身長が150センチで体重がちょっと50キロを今オーバーしてるので、
Okay.
48、9をキープしたいかな。あとは、
That's a lot. That's two already.
もう一個。スタンドアップコメディ。
Stand-up comedy.
いや、BJ とね、BJ にネタを手伝ってもらってね、ちょっと I want to perform
Okay.
in English.
Well, let's just take 2 minutes and apply the SMART framework, SMART, to the, let's do the YouTube.
Okay.
Specific. So you want to start the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And what's it about?
What?
It's English contents.
It's English content for なんか high school learners.
Okay.
だからジュニア、なんか10代のそのなんか大人に向けてというよりは今まさに中学校や高校で英語を勉強している学生に向けてかな。
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's look at the AR, achievable, realistic. When and timely. When are you going to start?
When? 1月中にはね、
Okay.
始めたい。
So let's be nice to ourselves and say by January 31st.
Okay, yeah.
And what does starting a YouTube channel mean? Having a schedule of once a week?
Once a week? Once a week よりもうちょっとアップしたいですけどね。
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. How long's an episode?
わあ、ちょっと待って、まだね、そこまで考えてないよ。5分とかかな。
Okay.
Fun and useful.
Fun and useful.
いや、まあちょっと短いのをこまめに上げてって、なんか今まで作ってきたね、こうダジャレで覚える英単語ですとか、なんか英語の発音をこうカタカナでこうやって書くともっと発音しやすいよとか、そういったものをね、いろいろ小ネタを今仕込んでいるので、ね。
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Thank you. 頑張んないと。
And then specific, let's go to the stand-up.
Okay.
When are you going to do stand-up?
When we're ready. だから私はスタンダップで喋りたい内容は決まってるんですけども、ちょっと一人でネタはやっぱ書けないので、I need your help.
Yeah, we have actually done this before. We have written, we have actually worked on this before, but we can never get the schedule.
そうなんですよね。なんかね、書いたことあるんですけど、なかなか。
Okay, so after this episode, let's look at our diaries.
Yeah.
We'll put it in and we will announce it to our listeners so they can come.
あ、そうしましょう。
Yeah.
先に宣言しといたらね、先送りできないですからね。もうやろうって言いながら1年近く経っちゃったね。
Well, you know, 1年が経っちゃったと言っても、it kind of podcast に進化した。
そっか。まあそうね。確かに we started our new project, so that was very good. So, what's your New Year's resolution, BJ?
My New Year's resolution is, as you know, or maybe you don't know, but I did write a TV show.
Yeah.
And I want to write another TV show.
Wow. ドラマの脚本書きたい。
Yeah.
すごい。
And it's called Dejima.
出島
Yeah.
出島って長崎の出島
Yeah.
すごい。時代劇
It's like a 鎖国時代。
鎖国時代の日本。
鎖国時代国際交流コメディドラマ。
うわ、めっちゃ面白い。
So that's what I want. And it's hard. Writing is hard. So what I need to start doing is looking at the steps of how to get it ready. Because when you make a TV show, you have to first get the presentation, you have to get the kyakuhon. This time I want to write it in Japanese, so I need to work with someone to get it translated.
やるよ、私。
Really? Oh, okay. Let's.
わかんないけど。それは日本語の脚本書きたいの
Well, this last time I wrote a comedy for English foreign audiences, Home Sweet Tokyo. This time I really want to try to get something made in Japan for Japanese audiences.
Home Sweet Tokyo って全部英語で全部 BJ が書いてんの
Not all by myself. It works with a production team or the director. But actually, when I write it in English and in Japanese.
うわー、両方で書くんだ。ストーリーを考えてるな、BJ.
Yeah.
すごい。
So I need to. Well, I work with the director. It's not just me.
Yeah, sure.
But you know, I write it in Japanese because if you don't, people don't. Some of the directors don't speak English and don't realize it's a joke. So, but that's different because then it, you know, when it's not for actual speaking out loud, you can have like 日本語のミスあっても構わない。But this time I want to actually write dialogue in Japanese.
Wow.
But it's just like a process. I've had this idea for a long time.
Wow.
But I want to use this January the 1st as the kikake
きっかけ。
to actually put it into place.
OK。じゃあ2020年は出島テレビシリーズ化をするかもしれない。
2020年に
2020年に
みんなで
1600
年に戻りましょう。
タイムスリップ。
タイムスリップ。
すごい素敵な夢ですね。目標、resolution ですね。
Well, I think it's a dream, but what I need to do is set the mokiho, which is firstly get the kyakuhon made.
そうね。なるほど。わあ、すごい。Thanks for sharing.
And now, just because he's always here with us, shall we ask producer Ruben?
Sure.
What is your New Year's resolution?
Actually, similar to what BJ said earlier, I'm a little bit jealous that Cambly does not have a Japanese service because I too really need to practice some Japanese. And this year I probably didn't write as many Japanese songs as I wanted to. So I think next year, I think studying Japanese will help me to think of new songs and new jokes.
I'm shaking my head here because studying Japanese doesn't feel very smart.
No?
Like, what does that mean, Ruben?
ダメ ?Studying Japanese.
なんか it's not specific enough.
あ、そういうことか。
Yeah. It's not, if you just say study Japanese, when is that going to be like listen to a podcast, taking a...
そうかそうか。It's too generic.
Yeah, I need to find ways to use Japanese in daily life.
Yeah.
Because I think studying is very difficult. I studied a long time ago.
But just to be clear, both Ruben and I have 日本語能力試験1級.
Oh, really? Both of you?
But Ruben really doesn't speak much.
I don't speak much at all.
Ruben, can I say this? But your wife is Japanese.
Yeah, but we speak English.
じゃあ、let's make a rule
No.
only to use Japanese. No? Why not?
Well, I have a daughter,
Yeah?
and she thinks I only speak English.
いやバレちゃまずいことでもあるの
Well, I don't know, because when you're bringing up bilingual children, one of the ways to do that is to make sure that they only can speak one language to one parent.
え、そうなの
Yeah.
娘さんの前ではルーベンは英語しか喋らないってことになってるの
I go to school and pick up my daughter, and I only speak English to her at the school. Actually, we have most of our books are English, but we have a few Japanese books, and sometimes I start to read the book in Japanese because I think what is this book about? And then my daughter will say, "No, Daddy, read English." Even though it's a Japanese book.
へー
So it's difficult. I need to find new ways to just incorporate Japanese into my life.
なるほどね
Because actually, maybe everyone knows this, but last week, Ruben and I went on to バリバラ
バリバラ
and
NHK テレのね
小
1グランプリ
小1グランプリ優勝してきた。
おめでと
Boom!
う Wow!
But it was quite hard answering the questions on stage.
Very hard. I was
You
very
mean
glad.
in Japanese?
In Japanese, and maybe my Japanese is a little bit stronger than Ruben's, and I ended up answering most of the questions.
Yeah. I was glad you were there.
Yeah. I was his carer.
そのジョークはちょっと私は It's hard to laugh though OK まあじゃあね2人は日本語を頑張って私も英語での発信
Yeah. So if any listener has a good New Year's resolution, doesn't want to tell a colleague, doesn't want to tell a friend, but wants to tell someone, send it to us. urawazaenglish@gmail.com.
はい2020年新年の抱負を決めたけれども会社の人に話すのはちょっとなという方はねぜひ外資系裏技英語宛てにメールしていただければ私たちとシェアしていろいろおしゃべりしましょう
So there you have it, our bonus New Year's resolutions episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, we have a worksheet, and in this worksheet, we've got a special little section where you can write in your New Year's resolutions. Like I said in the episode, sharing these is important, and if you've got no one close to you that you want to share your New Year's resolution with, feel free to send it in to us. If you want, we can read it out. If not, you don't have to either. But it's always fun to get an email from one of our listeners. Anyway, 2020's here. Whew, I hope it's a good year for everyone. Bye.